from the sky. No one and no alibi. Lies burning hotter than the sun. Fake prophets cashing in the dream. Selling hope through a broken beam. What's the truth? Where's it gone?
All right. Welcome to Goof On, everybody. I'm your host, Richard Giordano, and it's like October 15th, 2025. It's just after the 7 in the Eastern time. And now we're going to talk about the UFOs, Oh, but the first we're going to say hello to everybody that come into to the show tonight. In the chat room, we've got a few people I like to say hi to. We got the Bernie Muir. He's a nice guy. He's on the edge, but he's a nice guy, you know? Hey, talk about the wings and the poop. We got one. I can't do this anymore. I lost it. Juge Anje. What do you say there, lady? Welcome to the show. You made it. You're on time. Hey. Chicken coop. What do you say? See, senor. We got it. That's your new intro. Hello. Here he is. See, senor. I know, it's a little Mexicani, but it's fun. Juicy fruit. Hey, metalhead. How you doing? You doing all right? Good to see. Thank you. Cindy Crow. How you doing? UFO 91. How you doing? Helicity. How you doing? GC. How you doing? How you doing? David Wilcox, not Wilcox. How you doing? Hey, we're going to feature your video tonight or two. We got a couple videos from David Wilcox. He sent them to me many moons ago, and we're going to show them now. Hold on a second. Okay. All right. If I didn't say your name, doesn't mean I don't love you. It means we got a lot of show to do, and we do. We do. All right. Let's get cereal. Captain Crunch. They're great. I always wanted to do his voice. Very deep, very, very good voice. They're great. It's like Donnie Creel, but juicy fruit. Hey, Beza. I'm out of breath. Hold on, let me turn the fan on. All right. Oh, yeah, tonight I wanted to talk about why haven't UFOs attacked humanity? Or have they? I know what you're going to say. I know the go-to on this one. You guys are going to say, what about Brazil in 77? Yeah, I know. I'm talking about globally. And we don't know what that was in Brazil in 77. But we do have some UFO videos and paranormal reports as well to go over tonight, just like we usually do. Appreciate you guys hanging out tonight. All right. Now, I do have a lot of UFO news to go over. Like, even a little bit of the Charlie Kirk conspiracy, which I'm saving to the very end. Thank you. You're welcome. But we've got shapeshifters to talk about. Deceased Amy Eskridge speaks out again. I don't know how. She came back to life. Troops spotted shadow figures. There was a UFO over Palm Bay, Florida. And an invasion of UFOs brought into question by Stephen Greenstreet. And believe it or not, this showed up in my recommended feed today. Isn't it amazing how the algorithm works? Underground billionaire bunkers for sale. And then there's a 3-eye atlas test. I don't know what that means. But we're going to start off tonight's show with what Lou Eleganzo doesn't want you to know. Coming up. That little monster, Lou Eleganzo, he's so preciously, you just want to squeeze him till he pops, you know? He's one of those. I'm sorry, that's very disrespectful to nobody. Come on, I'm waiting for it to pull up. I'm trying to buy time. All right, he doesn't want us to know that he is friends with the Satanist rapper. Here's what I have to say to that. Who gives a Shiite Muslim? Who cares? Oh, by the way, before I forget, if you want to help support Truthology for Ufology, all the links are in the show description. Super chat, super sticker, PayPal, Cash App, become a member, or whatever. That worked out nice. All right, so let's move this here. And let's take a listen. Oh. And we also have one more thing I want to talk about. Dorothy, who's been a fan of the show forever, and a very good person, has been attacked, online. And I wanted to play her interview she had. We talked about this yesterday. She was with Tupacabra and having an interview about the attacks and stuff that she had to go through. And how it happened pretty much early on for her. All right. So Lou Eleganzo and Satanic and Eleganzo's occult knowledge. All right. This is a little bit weird. Now this, you want to say who cares, right? But this is a guy who wants to be the face of ufology. Well, I don't know if he wants to be, but he is. So from the faceless bureaucrat, it says, correct, disclosure means something different for everybody. As such, there is no real way to measure it because everyone has a different standard. Now, I want you to listen to this.
Even the government, yeah. Sick, wait, real quick, too. There's that famous picture of you and Lou. How did that happen about? Because I know you've met him in real life. What was it like to meet Lou?
Amazing, man. He's a great human being. That dude has done more for me on a personal level, like UFOs aside, just being a good person, checking in on me, giving me resources. He's just as a human being, man. He's a great dude.
What's up,
and how it came about? Well,
Brian Yates.
I mean, I got put in touch with him through a third party, and we talked on the phone. And then, for a while there, he was doing work in Colorado.
What's up, Contrary?
So I was in Colorado at that time, and we talked, and we had lunch a couple times. We had dinner like once or twice. It's just been a handful of times. You know what I mean? But in those handful of times, like, I have a good bullshit meter. Even like I get the dudes trained intelligence officer, all that. But I have a good bullshit meter, and fun. Like oddly enough, half the stuff we didn't even talk about UFOs half the time, man. We talked about life, family. He talked about his wife a lot, and he was trying. He was like,
well, of course he did. He flattened her. He feels a little guilty.
Like life advice, man, on how he looks at certain.
All right, I you know what? I thought this was going to be something different, and it's not. So let's get out of there. Yeah. I know I listen to things to see if they're working, but I'm not going to listen to the entire 3-4 minutes because I want to be as I want to give a genuine response. So I listen to these basically when you listen to them. Not all the time, but a lot, 95% of the time. All right. So, who cares? I don't care who Lou hangs out with. But what I care about is how it affects Lou in ufology. And this is what business owners always are privy to. Why are you hungover today? Oh, I was out all night. Well, I don't want you working in public, smelling like a brewery and falling all over. It's kind of like that. Lou's coming into work with who knows what, and he's acting a little weird. But you know what? If it doesn't affect ufology in a negative way, no, I got to take that back. We shouldn't even know about this. That's the thing. Anyway, for being the face of ufology, basically, not a good look. All right, let's go into the 3-eye atlas test. I want to see what this is about. They are saying, and this comes from UFO Mania, 3-eye atlas is alien tech. And here they say you're going to find the confirmation. All right. So this is Avi Loeb. Is this Rubio? Who's he with? Hold on. Well, let's just listen to this 2-minute, 20-second proof that NASA hiding the high-rise images of 3-eye atlas while ESA only showed blurry photos. Let's see what they have to say here. Oh, it's Avi Loebster.
3-eye atlas Thursday and Friday of last week.
The principal investigator of that camera said that he cannot communicate the information to the public because of the government shutdown.
I don't buy the shutdown excuse. That to me is really suspicious 8 days later that NASA hasn't released these photos. It's not like nobody is at NASA right now is able to do this.
That, of course, raises some concerns that maybe they know something and do not want to let us know about it.
Here's the strange part. The moment humanity pointed its best cameras at an interstellar visitor, the world's sharpest eye went silent. Not just any eye, NASA's HiRISE, the high-resolution camera aboard the Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter, capable of spotting a backpack on the Martian surface. On October 3, 2025, it targeted the first interstellar comet ever seen near Mars, 3-eye atlas. The camera worked flawlessly, the data was logged, but the photos still hidden from public view. Meanwhile, the European Space Agency proudly released its own footage. Their ExoMars orbiter captured the same object, but all we saw was a faint blur, a fuzzy halo barely distinguishable from background stars. ESA called it a success. NASA said nothing. And suddenly, the most important cosmic encounter of the decade turned into a mystery. Was this just a case of bad timing or a coordinated silence? October 3, 2025 was supposed to be historic. 4 space agencies, 6 spacecraft, and 1 interstellar visitor gliding past Mars. Then, one by one, every feed went dark.
What?
No high-rise images, no official statements, just a collective pause across the planet. When the world's cameras blink at once, that's not coincidence. That's choreography.
What the f?
And that's where our story begins.
Oh my God, I had no idea that's what happened. What makes the most sense to everybody? Huh? What makes the most sense? Think about it. Is it because of the shutdown, the government lockdown, that they didn't show us the photos. They took them. But all we saw were blurry photos. Sounds hella suspicious, my peeps. I don't like it. Something as important as the discovery of an intelligence, craft, being, civilization heading towards Earth is something they would want to hide. You wouldn't think so, but here's my question to everybody with a telescope. What are you doing? Don't you have a telescope you could zoom in and everybody else show? Aren't there hundreds, if not thousands, of astronomers out there? What is going on? I don't understand. Sounds like a cover-up now. So what does that mean? It means Three-Eye Atlas. We're being lied. We're being lied. Oh, look. We're lied to about Charlie Kirk somehow. We don't know, but we are. Three-Eye Atlas. I don't know, but we are. I'm going to go a little bit deeper and say, well, not deeper, shallower. The Moomy Doomies. Right? The spheres. Because we haven't seen it flown. That's what I want. I want it to fly. And we're not seeing it fly. It's got to fly. Why isn't it flying? Oh, yeah, I thought about that yesterday. I said it was delivered from the motherships of the heavens and given to Earth as information, a source of, it could be a library inside that thing. You open it up and it's, information. Maybe on a laser disc somehow, some way. Maybe it's light. Maybe it's a little tiny quantum computer with an AI guy. Would you be upset? No, I'm going to go out and I'm just going to say it. Why not bash the shit out of that sphere and open it up? Just get it open. You've already documented it, saw it in half. I don't know, man. They got to do something. I don't like these games. I feel like even though, people are looking at it, what was it, MIT? The sphere is at MIT. And we still don't know how it flies. And now they're talking about it being a map, a star map of some sort. I was going to say some short or short. All right. That. All right, here's a prediction. Do you remember the guy who predicted Trump's assassination? Do you remember? And he was really close. He had creepy levels of accuracy. Well, he has another prediction. And it involves an alien mothership over the Vatican. Why do you got to bring the Italians into this? Everybody knows this sleazy slime ball. All right, let's take a listen. Who does this guy remember? This guy is King Kong Bundy's little brother, Mini Bundy. Oh, yes, it is. That's King Kong Bundy's little brother, Mini Bundy. I'm going to show you guys. You guys are going to love me because this is the guy. If you don't believe me, that's okay. Here it is. In 3, 2, and hold on, I'm pulling it up. I had to do that. I'm so sorry. Here it is. So look at that guy, and now look at King Kong Bundy. The same guy. That's him. All right. Let's listen to what King Kong Mini Bundy has to say then.
Alien ship.
The volume seems low. It's not me. There you go.
Saw these major alien ship, and it flies over the Vatican, and it goes over the Mayan temples down in Mexico. And I said, Lord, is there two of these? Because I keep praying about this. And he said, no, it's just one. And that's what's going to make everybody freak out, because they're going to see it moving across the ocean.
The faster you talk, the more important you sound. Right? This guy's talking a mile a minute. He must mean what he says.
Two of these? Because I keep praying about this. And he said, no, it's just one. And that's what's going to make everybody freak out, because they're going to see it moving.
And that's going to make everybody freak out. And that's what they're going to do. See everybody coming across. I hate this guy. Never seen him till today. Don't like him. Don't like speed talkers. They're snake oil salesmen.
Moving across the ocean. You understand?
And the worst, this reminds me of the guy, what's his name? The guy with the little mustache, Eric Von Kubele, whatever the frig. And he goes, oh, we're getting a JG connection. I'm just getting it something. It's your mother. I think it's your father. They sound like they're, what are those guys? I can't think. Auctioneer guys. See, 45, we're going to get a UFO. We got a UFO. We got a UAP. We got a UAP. Do you want UAP? It's on 50, 50, 50. Go.
Just one. And that's what's going to make everybody freak out, because they're going to see it moving across the ocean. You understand? It's going to be something that's going to be on TV. It's going to move across the ocean, and people are going to freak out in the days ahead. Then I saw little bitty ships coming out of this mothership that were balls of light, and it wasn't a real ship. It was demonic looking light that was traveling around causing confusion in our skies. You see,
it was demonic lights, guys. You understand the difference between angelic lights and demonic? Demonic lights are black. You can't see them. Scary.
Bitty ships coming out of this mothership that were balls of light, and it wasn't a real ship. It was demonic looking light.
It wasn't a real ship, he just said. It was demonic lights. Do you guys feel like you're being bamboozled? This has got to be the worst thing I have ever heard. Oh, I love cock.
Balls of light, and it wasn't a real ship. It was demonic looking light.
What does that mean? It wasn't a real ship. It was lights, not a ship. They were demonic lights. What does that mean? The lights were coming at fast. They were coming straight at you. Like, I don't get it.
That was traveling around causing confusion in our skies.
Oh, the lights were traveling around and confusing people. I wonder what that looked like. Right? I'm confused. Here comes another light. Honey, I'm confused. Oh no, it can't be a plane, can't be a satellite, can't be a drone, can't be a balloon, can't be a light, can't be anything. I'm confused. What is it? What is it? I mean, how stupid are we, man? We got Mini Bundy here. Look at this. Glenn Collins. There's a guy on YouTube. Is this me? And he's been following this Atlas thing from his home. And it shows radiation waves, radio waves, and other waves. You got to have a look, everybody. He's saying that they are here. Right? I said that right? Hear ye, I am hear ye. I love this. Yes. The coming of the great deception, erection. That's me. I have a very deceptive erection. Wow. That did not come out right. Oh no, it didn't come out again. Oh no. Well, anyway, let's listen to the rest of Mini Bundy give his prediction. Look at this. Look. Oh.
Looking light that was traveling around causing confusion in our skies. You say, Brandon, that sounds way out there. Yeah, it is. It was way out there to me. I didn't even want
He's so proud of himself. Look at the blue eyeshadow. Who wears blue eyeshadow? Oh, yeah. Okay, guys. That's right. I forgot. Sorry.
to talk about it, but I'm instructed to. You say, well, Brandon, that sounds like you're on something. Well, no, folks, I'm just here to warn you. I'm just here to warn you. And as wild out there as a sound.
That's all, folks. Hey, Porky.
Is wild out there.
That's all, folks.
Is wild. And as wild out there as a sound, fearful sights you will see that will bring you to your knee.
I told you guys yesterday, I think the old Rich is coming back. He's creeping back into me.
I'm here to warn you. The enemy is not playing fair with trying to deceive people with what's coming. He's going to throw all the curveballs he can to try to deceive the nations.
Oh, I love balls.
When the Antichrist steps on the scene and he says, hey, we have...
Wait, what did he just say?
When the Antichrist...
When the Antichrist. I thought that was Trump. No.
Steps on the scene and he says, hey, we have a solution for all the problems in the days ahead. I have peace. I'm going to bring peace. I'm going to bring in prosperity. I'm going to do all this. But all you have
to do is suck my belief. And make sure you don't quit on me. That was awful. I made that interesting. Do you realize that? We got a lot of show to do. Let me stop fooling around. Sorry, guys. All right, UFO. No. Oh, all right. Here's the... Oh, okay. From open-minded approach. They like to go by OM. This is an old story. I forgot about this. I'm just going to play it. I'm not going to talk. It's a good 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Now, I'll probably get a copyright claim for playing this because it's from Sirius Satellite. But I know some of you... I have played this before on the show when it first came out.
News the last time you were here. Did you realize that?
About the alien, the shapeshifter.
Yeah, you dropped a bombshell. Every paper picked it up.
Let's just say I was with somebody once and I saw a transformation that I can't explain.
The person transformed.
Guys, I'm trying the smaller screen to see if they ding me. If they don't ding me, maybe I got to start doing the small screen for certain things.
Formed into something other than human.
Yes, I saw it.
You were.
All right, let me go back a little bit. Billy Corgan from what's the name of this band? Jumping Monkeys.
The person transformed into something other than human.
Yes, I saw it.
You were talking to someone. They said to you, "Look, something's going to happen here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to morph into something else."
Imagine you're doing something and suddenly you turn around and there's somebody else standing there.
You still standing by it?
Absolutely. I know it happened. In fact, it happened twice. And on top of that, what's amazing is we live in a world where, look, I've been in public life on some level for 30 years.
Yep.
People treat it as if I'm
crazy. Yeah.
And it's like, I'm here to say, now maybe I had a hallucination, but I saw what I saw.
Right. You saw it. It's your reality.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, to question somebody's reality is a strange thing.
The second time you saw a shapeshifter, where were you? Probably at Darcy's house.
It was the same. It was the same person.
Oh, by the way, this is years ago. Yeah.
Oh, it was.
It happened.
This is when he came back. Billy Corgan came back on the show. Yeah, I never seen this version.
It happened with the same person.
And Howard Stern is done. I think he's leaving after the year. Yeah. It's too bad. I haven't listened to Howard Stern in over a decade. Ever since he started hating on Trump. That's all the show became. Once Artie Lang left, it was over.
Twice.
Billy, when were you in?
Okay, so Billy Corgan saw a shapeshifter. Big deal. You just heard it. All right. I don't want to get a copyright thing, so let's move on. God. You mean it's 7:30? That's it? I thought it was 8. I better slow down. Okay. This girl keeps popping up and she's dead. She's dead. Amy Eskridge. She speaks on street theater, gang stalking, familiar what we're talking about lately, and getting roofied. I've collected testimonies of this exact thing, and you can delude yourself and call this drama and act like you're above it all, but I will continue to cover the real dirty sheet, says Red Panda Koala. Good. Oh, yeah, and then I'm going to play Dorothy's interview with the Red Panda. Or Tupa, sorry. They're always together. I want to hear this. Poor Amy.
Go to a bar by myself in the past 12 months ever without weird-ass shit happening. Weird-ass shit.
Amy, look, that's
Yeah.
right across from my office.
I can't go there. Don't even show it to me. I can't go
And
there.
David Wilcox.
You can
video.
go there. I know the bartender.
That's the safest option. Like, I've been roofied multiple times. Like, my
Those who get roofied want to be roofied. No, I'm kidding. Slow down. Don't send me emails. I was joking. But she wanted it. No, she loved it.
extended team has been roofied multiple times.
My thing is, how do you get roofied more than once? I understand one time you're naive. Well, Rich, not everybody's going to hold on to their drink when they're at, well, need I say more? That's the comment I always hear. Well, they're not going to watch their drink. Well, then what do you think is going to happen to a girl who is in a place of a guy who wants to be roofing you? Well, if they want to, they'll find a way. No, you can prevent it. You can prevent it. She made it sound like she's been roofied a lot.
Like, it's a fucking roofie.
And she's proud of it, the way she's talking.
Go there. Don't even show it to me. I can't go there.
You can go there. I know the
I can't.
bartender.
That's the safest option. Like, I've been roofied multiple times. Like, my extended team has been roofied multiple times. Like, it's a
Her extended team as well? What the frigonometry's going on with these broads?
fucking roofie party over here. It's a roofie party.
And how come I'm not
Tell us
around?
about the guy who offered you one or two.
I can't, yeah. So I don't go to bars by myself anymore, even though it's my most productive zone. Because in the past 12 months, if I sit down at a bar by myself, some dude will come, like some 50-year-old dude will come and sit next to me and turn to me and say, do you want one roofie in your drink or two?
Well, excuse me. God, guy's looking for a little companion. And show a little mercy. I'm joking. He liked
Like,
it.
okay. And then he'll like drop buzzwords that are relevant to my life. And I'll be like, I'm getting the fuck out of here. And then sometimes I just end up like twice now, three times. It's like, I'm really fucking drunk. I shouldn't be this drunk. I didn't drink enough to be this drunk. What's happening? What's happening? Why am I so messed up?
Corey Hawk? We got a new sub? Well, all right, man. Thank you, Corey Hawk. Where are you? I'm looking to highlight it. It's not pulling up. Well, thanks for becoming a member, Corey Hawk. Yeah, it's not showing up. This is so bizarre. Uh-oh. Are we okay? We're still here? Okay. So, I think people like drama, look for drama. Obviously, I don't know why that played the way it did. I thought it was going to go somewhere else. Okay, let's get into the topic of tonight's show. A couple of things we're going to talk about here. Has there ever been an attack on anybody anywhere in the world by UFOs or a fleet of UFOs or anything like that? The answer is yes. There was an incident back in the 70s. We've talked about it several times here on the show. But I want to dismiss that one time because I'm not sure if that was a government thing or whatever, or people were on drugs. We don't know 50 years ago. I don't trust it because it didn't happen here, and I don't know. It just seems really like a one-off type of military exercise. Maybe they were doing something, but I'm talking like throughout history. Have UFOs ever come in and attack? No, it's never happened. So one thing I would like to tell everyone is let's get rid of the fear that the UFOs are here to kill us, to attack, to maim. They are here to do what? Study us? Study us. Monitor, track. I'm wondering if there's any way that they are. I want to know if they're modifying our DNA. I don't think so. I don't know. We don't know. We can only go by what alleged whistleblowers, witnesses, and other people tell us. We have no way of knowing unless it happens to you. And what may happen to you may not happen to him or her or me. So we have so many different stories, different variables of things that can happen when encountering a UFO, UAP, whatever you want to call it, aliens, or whatever. My thing has always been this. Stop saying you know what's going on. And stop saying you know the intentions of the aliens. Because you don't. What I want people to do is just be downright honest. It's hard. People aren't honest. Everybody lies. Now, is everybody lying about their experience? I don't know. Some people do. But I know some people here who haven't, who don't lie about their experience. I believe them, even though there's no evidence. It's the way it was told, who it was told by, and the experience they happen to have is something that has been recognized by other witnesses. So it's not like this is a one-off. I mean, this is something that's happened to several, if not many, many people throughout history. The sad thing about being one of these experiencers is you become, I don't know if it's a whistleblower of your own experiences, but you become public. People are going to pick on you. They're going to analyze every word. They're going to see if you're lying with your body language, if you're visually on screen. This is the problem with being somebody who wants to come forward. You guys don't realize, if you've never done it, it's very scary to the person that has to do it. Especially if it's their first time. Are you sure you want to share your experience? There's going to be a lot of people there. How many? A couple hundred? Oh, yeah. It's going to be, and how many going to listen later on? Thousands. Yeah, I don't know. But don't worry about it. As soon as it starts, you're going to feel comfortable telling your story because it's just me and you. It's just us. Everybody else is invisible. You can't see them. You don't even know they're there. And as a matter of fact, maybe they're not. So let's just talk it out. And you try to let these people feel a little more comfortable. As soon as they start talking, you know they're either comfortable or really nervous. And 99% of the time, these people act very comfortable when they start telling their story, especially if they're truthful. The truthful people don't hem and hawing. When you ask them a question, there's your answer, right? We don't have hemming and hawing going on when we heard Dorothy tell her story, which is where I'm going now. Because Dorothy had a really good experience, 30 years ago, 92, I think it was, where in the car, I think she was with her family in the back seat. I can't remember everything, Dorothy, I'm sorry, but a UFO or UFOs came up alongside of the car, were making right angle turns and in the air while they were on the road. And it's a pretty cool story. Dorothy became friendly with me back in 2000, or I don't know, right around the beginning of the lockdowns. And her son passed away earlier, maybe what was it, a year before or so. We started talking somehow, and then Dorothy shared that story, and to me it always sounded 100% that it did happen. I get emotional talking about the past. But she got attacked, from the people on that side of ufology. I have an audio clip here I'm going to play from her interview with Tupacabra. Let me pull it up. My neighbor's outside banging his meat again. So annoying. He's having a lot of problems. I heard him on the phone with his mother. I don't know, Ma. I don't know, Ma. These things find me, Ma. I don't go looking for it, Ma. Oh, come on, Michael. It's every weekend. Why doesn't it happen on a Wednesday, she says. Because you go out drinking on the weekend with your friends. Then you get out of control. That's not it. You don't understand. I read the police reports. I'm not blind. Oh, Ma. Hold on. I forgot what I was doing. I was getting Dorothy's thing here. Hold on. Rich. Here it is, you little beep. I thought I had it. Hold on. I don't want to show you something by accident, so I'm... There we go. Now we're back in action. Okay. Can you hear this guy? I don't know if you can hear it tonight, but... So annoying. All right. So I'm going to play this about 5 minutes. And this is, Dorothy talking about how she got harassed when Who's Lou came out. Do you remember that? When was that? Was that in 22? Oh my God, that's right. It was 3 years ago already. Okay, let's listen.
I ran for at least a couple of years under my full legal name and got upbraided by Lou's hate crew for speaking out directly against what Lou was doing, because I helped transcribe the Disclosure Project witnesses' statements back in 2001. I take exception to you saying long time no see. I'm often listening in, but I prefer to listen more and speak less, because you younger people are way on top of the information and the documentation. And I'm thankful to both of you for keeping the story of the harassment in the forefront of people's minds. Some people say, oh, it's just more Twitter drama. I'm sorry. No, when people are getting targeted and harassed and doxxed and threatened by the likes of people like KMF, and I'll include myself in that,
Now, when I made comments about Lou Eliganzo, David Fravor, David Grush, when any of these guys mentioned that they were being harassed and doxxed and all that stuff, threatened, I was wondering where that evidence was. I don't want Dorothy's evidence that I mean, I know she was, I was there. But my point was when I made my comment about, well, where's the evidence that you were harassed? That's for those guys, right? The guys who are in the know, allegedly, that are the faces of ufology. Those are the ones that I'm demanding proof because they lie to make themselves sound so important that people want to take them out, right? So my thing isn't with civilians at all. You know, I could even care less about Bledsoe, for you know what I mean? It's just that's their stories. They're gonna go with it no matter what we say. But when it comes to the government officials and people in Congress and in the government, totally different expectations of what should be said, done, how they act, and all that stuff. They're supposed to be a step up from the public. They're supposed to be better than us, right? But they're not. They're worse. And in ufology, they're way worse. And then you get white trash like Lou. Not white trash at all. I mean, what do you want to call him? Oscar. He reminds me of Oscar the Grouch. Yes, Oscar the Grouch is Lou Eliganzo. That guy. All right, let's finish up with Dorothy's thing here. I just wanted to get that out because I want civilians to talk about this, but I want proof from the people who make money in this business. The ones who will lie to make themselves sound real and why would they want to kill Lou? Let me go check. And then they go and they buy the movie and they got more money. Now, Dorothy doesn't do that. Most civilians don't do that. Now, Bledsoe, on the other hand, does it, but it ain't about this.
I'm just, it's like, well, you can say it's drama, but it's actually happening to real people and it's wrong. It just should not
Dorothy,
be happening.
You weren't caught up in anything related to Tupac KMF. You were caught up in what years before, right? With what was going on in Fessler's show and Rich
Right.
Goofon.
Wait,
Because I'm a fan of somebody who's particularly unpopular because he's a total curmudgeon on believing anything about the ufology scene. I'm a fan of Goofon. I made a personal friendship with Rich early on when I came in to get grief relief after my son died in 2020 suddenly. And anyway, when Who's Lou came out, Manny thanked Goofon and other people for their assistance in creating the documentary. And that's when all the harassment and stuff of Goofon and these other people that were associated with the Who's Lou documentary came on the scene. And that's why I was spurred to write an open letter to Lou Elizondo about it. Like,
That's
look,
right.
man, you think you're the first guy that ever looked into this? You're standing on the shoulders of so many other people who they were risking so much back in 2001 with no protections for them on their jobs, their job security, their pensions, anything, to come out and say what they saw. And being the daughter of an Air Force pilot from World War II, what I saw in the skies in 1997 and reported, it didn't seem like alien craft to me. It looked like new airplanes that the hover cars were actually real because they were pacing my car and making right angle turns and stuff. So it's like, look, you can believe in the woo, and the woo may be true. You can believe in the nuts and bolts, and that's probably also true. But in terms of getting the truth out about what's happening on the scene with people who are speaking up about what they've seen or experienced, the harassment, the doxing, all of that really needs to stop. And I'm really appreciative of Tupra, your new name, and Red Panda Koala for keeping it on the forefront of people's minds. It's important that people understand and know that actual people, people who don't necessarily have, a dog in the fight per se, are getting targeted and harassed. It's wrong. It should.
And at that time, they were being targeted and harassed with the assistance of Lou Eleganzo. Do tell. I just did. Lou was at the center of it all, going after us, especially Goofon and Scambian and Manny. Mainly Manny and Scambian, and I think I was like third on the list. I don't know where I was. I mean, to be honest, I just heard what people said Lou said about me. And Lou hated the fact that I said he flattened his wife because he's so fat. When they have sex, he flattens her. That supposedly made Lou hate me. What a child. What a child. But Dorothy, just telling it like it is, man. Why should it happen? Why go after her? Why go after civilians? Go after the people who are lying to you. Like Lou, your own buddies, your own friends. They're the ones lying to you guys. It's weird. What did Dorothy ever do? Just support me and Manny? That's not cool. See, that's the thing. They try to go after the fans so they get scared and they don't come back. Because I don't want to be harassed anymore. I'm not going to Goof On because that's all they do over there is drama, drama, drama. That's why I stopped. People didn't want to come over anymore. So anyway, this is the children that we had to deal with. Not these guys, but Fessler and his boys. Yeah.
And people who don't have a platform, right? People who don't have as big of a platform to be like, hey, this is happening to me. Like, you're just a fan of somebody who they went after. You know what I mean? And you're not the only
Well,
fan.
that's one of the arguments that somebody at that echelon dude tried to make, which is that if you are a public figure, you deserve harassment, which it doesn't matter whether you're
Yo. We'll get back to that, Mr. Sunshine.
creating a product or make videos, you still don't
Holy
deserve
mackerel.
harassment. Nobody deserves it just because you put yourself in the spotlight. But yeah, it happens to people that aren't even trying to put themselves out there, that are just listeners or like maybe supporters who give words of encouragement. Like those people are being harassed too, right? So yeah, it's quite a
Right.
thing.
When it comes down to just normal people, citizens in the country who are fans or interested in the subject and they happen to speak out, well, I probably would have been speaking out more, except for the harassment that I received. So therefore,
So she stopped communicating with the public.
I don't have as much, information of a documentarian nature to give out to people. That's why I listen more than I talk. But just so you know, Tupra, I am listening. I'm usually listening. You just might not see me down there. That's all.
Very good. She's so good. And it's true. No reason to go after her or the fans of the people. Go after us. Just go after me. Go after the people who you hate. That's called being weak. Because they know whatever conversation they want to have with us, it's a losing one. That's why when you ask them questions, they can't answer it. Tell me why I am this way. What was it that I said? And then they'll be like, blah, blah, blah. Mr. Sunshine, that is $155 United States. Brother, I can't thank you enough. Wow. Guys, give it up for that guy right there. Mr. Sunshine, thank you so much. I can't thank you enough. There's no thank yous. But look what happened. We got blurred out. This is a bad one. But thank you, Mr. Sunshine, for your continuing support to Goof On. Look at my thumb. There. It's all messed up. I burned it. I burned it bad. I got a little blister on it. Maybe get a blister on your little finger. Maybe get a blister on your thumb. Remember? We've got to make those microwave ovens, kitchen accessories, and TVs. How does it go? Come on. All right, here we go. Mr. Sunshine, thank you again. I think you made it and you're a friend. Throwing down that kind of dough makes you an instant bro. Thanks, man. All right. That's unbelievable. So we're talking about Goofonians, right? Let's just keep it in the vein of the Goofonian family. Thank you, Dorothy, if you're here. I don't think she's here. But I am going to play. First, I'm going to play Metalhead's video from yesterday first. And then I'm going to play David Wilcox's. And the reason I'm doing it that way is the fact that they are almost exactly the same. The links to David Wilcox, not Wilcox videos are in the show description. If you want to just go peek, you can cheat and do that now. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to play David Wilcox's and then I'll get to Metalheads from yesterday. So let's take a look at this one first from David Wilcox, not Wilcox. Appreciate you letting me play these two. And he also, oh, it's not playing. It says another light through the Big Dipper. It's just rotating. Let me refresh. Here we go. No. Huh. Oh, this is weird, guys. Hey, David, that's weird, isn't it? Let me grab the other one and see if this one works. Let's try this one. My internet's working. Back on the train.
I
Here
don't
it
know
is.
what that is, but there's a chain of lights.
Herb D
moving across
916.
the
How you doing?
I don't know if it's Starlink. It doesn't look like it.
All right, we're looking at
Real
this one,
slow.
guys. This is like Metalheads. Oh, there's another
Keep it
one.
on there so you
Wait.
can just see that they are moving.
There's two.
Can't really zoom too much or you won't be able to see it.
Right here and here.
I'll come back.
Right? This one was moving. Hold on.
Real
Look.
slow.
Yes, they are. These two.
Just keep it on there so you can just see that.
And
are
they're in a
moving.
line. You can see they're
really zoom
following
too
the
much or you
same
won't be able to
path.
see it.
It's not Starlink,
Come back.
darlings. This one's not moving up here. It's good. That's the Big Dipper.
Like I can't believe it.
Yep. Is that the Big Dipper? Or the bottom of it?
Very slow.
His other video is
You
the
know,
one where it goes through the
together,
Big
then they
Dipper.
kinda
But I think.
disappear.
Is this moving too?
Starlink moved a little quicker.
What happened?
I
It
don't know.
stopped?
I'm gonna stop and
Dude,
try and take a picture.
this is really weird. I didn't see this until now. I only watched the other video. I thought I watched this one.
Moving across
Let's
the
watch it
sky.
again.
I don't
This
know if
is
it's
really,
Starlink.
really
It doesn't
weird.
Look like it.
Because if it was satellites, it would be a little faster. And this seemed to
Real
slow down.
slow.
Look, see you got to use markers.
Just
You
keep
can
it on
see
there
it's
so you
moving.
can see that they are moving.
Yep.
Can't really zoom too much or you won't be able to see it.
You
Come
can
back.
use these as guides. And you can see that this one's not
I can't
moving
believe it.
or is moving and this one is. Right?
Very slow. one after the other, then they kind of disappear. I thought Starlink moved a little quicker.
I'm confused.
It doesn't
I
look
want to
like
watch
it.
this again.
Real slow.
Hold on, hold on.
I don't know what that is, but there's a chain of lights.
A chain?
Moving across the sky. I don't know if it's Starlink.
No.
It doesn't look like it.
Wait, they just
Real
stopped.
slow.
Oh,
Let's
you're
keep it on
zooming
there
in.
so you can just see
You
that
were
they are
zooming in a
moving.
little. Hold on.
I don't know if it's Starlink.
No, you're not. Okay.
It doesn't look like it.
Dude, I'm telling you, they
Real
stopped
slow.
moving for a second. At least, because maybe you're zooming in and
keep it
out, it
on
looked
there so
that
you can
way.
just see that they are
But I'm
moving.
using the other stars as markers.
Can't really zoom too much or you won't be able to see it.
It's definitely going this way, but this is going out. Okay. And then this one almost stops, dude. Look at it. It's not moving anymore.
Very slow.
Was it ever?
It's the sky.
No, it was. Wait.
I don't know if it's Starlink.
Okay, here. Watch. I just
Doesn't
want to
look
watch
like it.
these two.
Real slow.
There's a star right here.
Just keep it on there so you can just
So
see that
let's
they
see
are
if
moving.
this is still here, the star.
Can't really zoom
Whoa,
too much or you
something,
won't be able to
dude.
see it.
You're right. It is moving a
Come
little.
back.
I think
Like I can't believe it.
I'm gonna have to go on the big screen for this one, like the big screen, the 100.
Very
All right, let's look
slow.
at your other video.
One after the other. then
I'm
they
having a
kinda
hard time
disappear.
with this one.
I
All
thought
right,
Starlink moved a little quicker.
Starlink moves
I don't
way
know. I
quicker,
gotta stop
brother.
and
Here,
back.
here's the other one. UFO goes through. Oh, it's gone. Yeah, it's gone. What? You took the video out? You took it out. Okay. Maybe he's fixing it. Guys, go subscribe. Let me put the link to his channel. It's in the show description. I'll drop it in the chat room. If you ever want to support somebody, this is the person you'd like to support. I'm telling you. Here you go. Go there, guys. Give him a lot of love. Let me see if he got it back here. All right, let's go look at Metalheads from yesterday. It's similar. Here we go. Copy. What did I just say? Copy. Here we go. Guys, something's going on. Check this out. Can't play any videos. This is David Wilcox. I mean, this is Metalheads. I can't play any videos. Here's the other one, David Wilcox. Here's Metalheads. I can't play your videos. Let me see if somebody said YouTube was down. Here's another. Oh, YouTube's down. I'm picking. Oh, YouTube crashed. Herb, I didn't understand what you meant. Dude, that's crazy. You know, I've never seen YouTube go down like this. So that means we can't be live. We're here. Oh, no, there's only 30 people. All right, we're going to go. Something happened. That's bizarre. I'm going to see if I can get my show on my phone. Here we go. It says I'm live. Here we go. Let's see if it works. Nope. We're not streaming. Only we can see each other, guys. There's my show. Tap to retry. Hey, yeah, YouTube crashed, but at least you can see me. At least we're here. And I can't play David Wilcox. I'm sorry, I did it again. We can't play metalheads. I can't play anything, but I can play drone videos if I want. Now, I'm going to, we've got other stuff to talk about. So, I don't know if you guys have been watching, and I'm not going to spend all day on this, but I just want to talk about Charlie Kirk for a minute. Hold on, I want to see if YouTube's back up. You know what? This is an attack. Oh, it's working. We're good. We're good. Seems to be working. Hold on. Oh, no, that was... Hold on. Nah, it's still down. But this is X, so I can play this. So I'm going to play this. Now, I don't know if you guys have been following it at all, but it's gotten crazy over there, man. It's ridiculous what's going on. It says, what the F? Tyler Robinson's dad owns the construction company that paved over Charlie Kirk's blood. Who the F was the construction company that raced to UVU days after Charlie Kirk's assassination? They ripped up the bloody grass where he was shot and slapped down a concrete pad. Plus, remutted the tunnel roof behind it. No one knows who they are. Official silence. That's crazy.
Because I see a lot of construction smoke going on. Oh no, they are constructing.
That is crazy that they did that.
They are taking out the whole platform.
Doesn't make sense.
Where he was sitting, and they are constructing a new one, as you can see.
Oh,
And
David, you sent me something.
Change is, and guess what?
David
the killer
Wilcox
was
sent me
there
a video.
at there, and there was a video taken from here.
No, I think you sent me.
And that's where you see a
something
killer
else.
running behind in the background. And I was like right here when it happened. So
all right, good for you, bro. All right, I want to show you these. I've got some UFOs for you. Okay, this first one, it's 30 seconds. It says, what the heck is that? This was seen over Palm Bay, Florida. And witness says it doesn't look like SpaceX to us. Not at all. From Michael Bradbury. You're on X, everybody.
I don't know. Doesn't look. Alice and I have seen something like this before.
That's interesting. It is.
See, they're asking that too. What the heck is that thing? What is that?
Hey, if you guys want to help support Goof On, we're the only channel streaming live right now. Super chat, super sticker, PayPal, Cash App, all the links are in the show description.
Alice and I have seen something like
You
this
can become
before.
a member as well. All right. Okay, what is this? Look at how
They're
huge
asking
it
that too.
is.
What the heck is that thing?
I have never seen anything that large.
What
that
is that?
Come on, guys. What is this?
Weird looking.
Oh, I just tried playing it, David. I couldn't play it. Your own video is going to play for you.
I don't know.
That's a weird one,
Alice
huh?
and I have seen something.
It's so huge. Let me check again. Here we go. Nope. Nope. Can't play. Let's try it again. Let's try this one. Another light through the Big Dip. Hey, it's working. You weren't joking. All right. Here's the David Wilcox, not Wilcox video that wouldn't play. This is a good one. I like this video. Okay, we're looking at this. Go. Cool, man. Thanks for telling me. I didn't think it was. Well, I just checked 2 other channels that didn't work, so we got lucky. Hey, what's up? Yeah, YouTube went down. That's got to be some sort of terror attack. That never happened. I've never seen YouTube go down like that. Not like that.
Ollie, come here.
Yeah, it crashed all over. This is not a rocket launch, but
What the hell is that now?
but it kind of has a reddish pinkish hue.
No idea what that is.
And now what I'm doing here, just so you know how the eyes work, I'm looking here and here at the same time. Well, how does he do that? Peripheral. I'm trying to see the objects that he gets close to mimic the same movement, and they do. So you can tell that the movement we see here, the way it looks like globular, it's also happening to this object too. See how they kind of, right? So they both are pixelating exactly the same rate. So I know this is real. I know this is here. And that's what I look for. Now, this is where it gets interesting, right?
The plane's flying up there.
Look at the plane. Total difference. 3 lights. Flashing one.
What that is?
Now watch.
I have no idea.
Where'd it go? It's going out. See? I don't know if that's a satellite, but it's got... If I bet this was anywhere between 7:30 and 9 o'clock at night, or it had to be between 6 and 7 a.m. in the morning, somewhere in there, before the sun went, when the sun went down, you know, just as the sun goes beyond the horizon, you'll start seeing iridium flare satellites and satellites that with big reflectors on them, like solar panels. I don't know if that's what this is. It's awfully slow. Awfully slow. Come here. I mean, that satellite. No, didn't we show this one? Oh yeah, we showed this one. This was the other one, right?
What the hell is that?
Wait, why? Oh fuck! I'm so mad at myself. I thought I was playing the other one. I guess that's it. There was another one, but it's gone. What's this?
I don't know what that is, but there's a chain of lights.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Moving across the sky.
We saw that. Good stuff. Let me get to metalheads. Whoops. All right, here's metalheads from a year ago? No, October 10th. Here it is. This is from yesterday, October 10th, from when we played it yesterday. This one's pretty cool.
This thing's just hovering there now.
It's hoovering. Hello, you guys got like a lot of hoovering over there. Hello, Sly.
Oh, is that you, Arnold? How you doing?
Doing good. I'm looking at videos here. You know, you got a lot of class looking at these videos with people. You can lose your eye like that, you know what I mean?
I almost got my eye punched out one time. You know Clubber Langus?
Stupid. You know you got a lot of class.
Hey, yo, Paul!
I really have no idea how high that thing is.
Do you remember, Alright, I'll be quiet.
Feet, maybe?
Look at him move up. Look how slow this is, though. No blinking. See, now, if this is an airplane coming in, I would expect it to be much brighter, the lights.
I'll try to zoom again.
So, I don't know. I don't think it's an airplane anymore. I love the way it looked right there. It looked creepy. Looked like a Tic Tac for a second. You know you got a lot of class. Hey, Sly, I thought you left. I did. It's an illusion.
Sorry.
An illusion? Yeah, that's right. I'm going to come in with my left.
Exactly over my house.
I'm going to duck under your right, and I'm going to punch you right in the gut. Ooh, look at it. It's orangey. I never noticed the orangey, yellowishy, tingy. Look at that. Hey. Look at it. Oh. What? Why does it's blinking down here now? So small. How could that be a plane? It's too small. Nighttime on my shoulders.
It makes me happy.
Shut up.
Hey, you shut up, little bit. Yo, Buckus.
Remember his dog?
Yo, come here, Buckus.
Such a good. Oh, look.
Only
All right,
green.
Metalhead. I'm going broke. I'm going to bet my life. That's an airplane.
It's not an airplane. Didn't make no sound.
Don't matter. It's an airplane. Sound or none. Too far away to hear. I think that's an aeroplane. Look at the turning angle. Going down close to the ground. If it was a UFO, don't you think somebody else might have it on video? Hey, Rish. Jaime. Hey, you right? Somebody else could have it on video. Shut up. The biggest hoaxer in the community, Jaime Mousin.
Hey, yo, that's not really cool, just because he's a little guy.
All right, that's it for tonight, guys. We're going to get out of here.
I'm gonna make like a baby and leave.
I'm going to make like a baby and head out. Oh, that's better. That was fun. Thanks for hanging out. Moderators, super chatters, newcomers, and veterans, thank you for making this an enjoyable evening in the chat and abroad. And for the support, it works in all different ways. If you can't do it monetarily, hit the freaking subscribe button. I need subs. I need likes. I need comments. I need it all. All right. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you. Andy Callie, how you doing, buddy? Ron Baker. Oh, why haven't they attacked? I forgot. Don't go anywhere. Hold on. Don't go anywhere. I forgot. I knew I forgot. Okay. Don't go. And then I'll just get out once I'm done with this. Thank you very much, Ron. Okay, they haven't attacked because they need the planet, number one. They don't want to contaminate it, number two. Number three, they live amongst us. Yeah. Now, I don't know this to be factual, but if we go by what every witness, and you take in all the evidence from all of the people that have ever talked about this, who've had experiences, they're here. They've been here, whether they came and stayed or they were created here, I don't know. We don't know. I like to think, Ron and everybody, that the Bible played a part in telling us the story. I know it's weird, right? But if you think about it, and if you change the word God to alien and all that stuff, Jesus performing miracles, doesn't that sound like a type of healing technology that, Star Trek? This guy's got a compact fracture. Well, put your thing over him. Oh, he's healed. He's good. Because you know why? Because the waves, the frequency waves. It's interesting. You'd think they would attack us to get the land. But maybe they are. Maybe they're doing it with disease. No. Maybe they're doing it... No. The aliens need us. That's why they can't get rid of us. Now, they will show force. Oh, thank you, Ben, the Yorkshire Gruffonian. $2 super chat. £2, 2 quid. I won't change, buddy. Actually, the old Richie, I almost said little Richie. Hey, woo-hoo. The old Richie's sneaking back into the personality. Well, not that he ever left. He's just been silent. Because of cancel culture. No, I didn't care about that. Thanks, Ben. Thank you. And the aliens can't They're too smart. And I don't know. Now, with all that being said, what's to stop them from eradicating us anyway? Let's say they don't care about what's on the planet. They don't care what's on top. They live in the ocean, right? Their whole existence is inside or underground. I think the aliens, if they are living with us above ground, are just here to watch us control certain situations, make sure the right president gets elected, I mean, and so on and so forth. I think it's that crazy that we've got them in all the power positions around the world. Maybe. Now let's say they're not. Let's say everything is just human over here. There are no aliens on the surface of the planet. They've done it several times before. Have an extinction level event. It sanitizes the surface. Everything. Mother Nature will put everything right again. And then you start over. Why not? They've got billions of years to do whatever they wish. The Earth won't be this way forever, right? It won't be this stable forever. If the poles shift, if the moon goes too far off, too close, if a comet hits, it's over. If 3I Atlas is a comet heading this way, it could be our extinction level event, or that could be the mothership to save us all. Wouldn't that be a hoot? God, I would love that. I wonder how that would work. How big is that thing? 12 kilometers, 7 miles, something like that? It's pretty big. You can fit a lot of people on that thing. Not the whole planet, though. I don't know. But they're not going to take us out yet. They need us here for some reason. I think, to be honest, again, I'll say it, to be honest, I don't know. But it feels like, to me, like the whole thing's a circus. Like a TV show for aliens. Yeah. I feel like it. I feel like that's all we are. I feel like we're being watched. If you really think about it, we can't find any other civilizations on other planets. We can't even find planets with life. You know, kind of feels lonely. Being out here all alone, in the middle of nowhere. But you want to know something? Something? You want to know something? You want to know something? We are so weak. We are so weak as a species. It's not that hard to take us out. The number has been stuck on the same amount of people here for 20 minutes. It hasn't moved. Yeah, it says 47, but to me it's stuck on 59. Nah. I think we're too important. I think they're still doing tests. See, don't you think that we're like a farm too? They farm us. Maybe they harvest our innards. Think about all the people that go missing and are never found. That's a lot of people. Even if 10% of those people were taken by off-world beings or underworld or inner earth or whatever, it's a high number. It's a high number. I think we're still being tested. I think we're still part of some sort of psyop to see what this civilization can accomplish. I don't know what the end game would be, though. Because what I don't understand is, if it is all just for show, then what am I? Do I really have a soul? Am I going to come back? Am I just going to not exist anymore? Am I deleted forever? Oh, it's a horrible thought. But I don't think they can take us out. I still think they have a lot of work to do, but I think we're getting close to seeing the end of days. I can't imagine 20 years down the road. I can't imagine what happened this year was going to happen a year ago. We are in some serious shit. This planet, the world, the same thing. We all in deep water right now. It's hot. I don't care what peace deal is signed. I don't care what you heard. Something bad can happen at any effing time. And we're hearing that there may be terrorist activity that's going to happen in the United States and coordinated attacks all happening at the same time. And I'm not going to say I believe that, but it can happen. 20 terrorists, 100, less than 100, can take down the United States. YouTube just went down. We all freaked out. Can you imagine if the power went out for 5 days? That's it. We'll be back tomorrow night. Thank you, everybody, for sticking around for the last part there. I'm sorry I forgot until the end, but thank you for listening in. And let's just pray that I'm wrong about everything and that this planet will be okay for a long time. I just hope 3i Atlas is something special. I really want that to be special. As much as I joke around, I would love for that to be a mothership of anything mechanical. Do you know how cool that would be? It would be great. It would make me happy for many, many days. All right. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate the support. Keep supporting if you can. And we'll see you tomorrow night at the same time, okay? All right. Hey, right. I almost said the other one. If you ain't looking up, you ain't looking out. For ufology. Get it? You ain't looking up. You ain't... Alien bless.
Through the dark, echoes of a question mark.